here a little bit. So, yeah, that's not too bad. Stone buckler to low rate, a little bit more useful. I'm used to seeing inverse scares a little bit higher even on MRs, where they drop way higher than that. Then again, Zenny is harder to get, so you have to look at the ratio. So here, Vesper Core, even in an LR like this, Vesper Cores are $5-6 million, or Zenny in this case. And now you can notice from here, there are, from what I can see, these are customs. Never seen these before ever. We've got gelato hat, and there were some in there like unique sunglasses, things like that I've never seen before. So these, just looking at the immune scarves and whatnot, going off the fact that these probably drop at an incredibly low rate, I would say that that is probably an okay price, because there is a Rager card in there that drops at 0.03%. That off the bat is already, looking at 8 million for that. So to ask 10 million for a +7 immune scarf that probably drops like 0.2, something like that. I'll have to look up that later and I'll annotate that here. Doesn't seem like that big of a deal. And we got 1 million off here because titles do drop a little bit higher. Seems completely reasonable to me. And then we do have that celebration ring we were looking at earlier. And so we got all stats +5. So that's why maybe, it was a little bit hard to get. Not too hard, but, you have to work a little bit more diligently to get that kind of thing. We got all stats +5. And some people might find that to be overpowered. In all honesty, from other things that you could theoretically put in accessories, that seems fine. It's a little bit better than most things you can find, but it puts more use to the soldier skeleton card. Even though most people would want to keep that in this kind of server because, believe it or not, luck is actually useful here for training and leveling and whatnot. Puts a little bit more value to that card. Just looking at the other things, looks like we've got colored Barretts. +7 black feather Barrett. Now I'm not sure how you would get that. Maybe there's a quest NPC. Maybe I'll go and look around for it. But that price could be based off of trying to dye a feather Barrett that you already have to hunt for, already have to get. Then you have to get the other stuff to make it black, and then, upgrade it to +7. Then again, it could just be something you get out of the vote shop, and that's also why it's so high. I'm not sure. Again, something we'll have to find out later on. Now here we have a normal wool scarf, 1.1, decent price. That's about how much I would sell in an MR as well. But in that regard, if you were to +7 and it is the same rate, there's no change in the refining system and how difficult that is. It's just finding the materials and the money. It's a little bit harder to get. So again, not a big deal to pay 18 million for that's already carded with something really nice like Raedric. So here we have an MVP card for 21.8. So not the most useful of cards, but it is good if you're going to Odin Temple or, areas like that, or if you're hunting Abyssal Knight, so you can get more MVP cards. Could be useful for you. I don't think I would put it in armor, but depending on your build, it might actually be really useful. As you can see while I'm doing this review, there is a ton of activity going on in Maine. There's a ton of activity going on in the market chat as well. And GM Azula is still there. We see him 3 times just in there. Oh, there's the 4th. So that's pretty good. See if we can get an answer from there. Hello, I am new. Where is the voting redemption NPC? Let's see what happens. So automatically We've got an open pop-up here. Not used to that, but that's fine. You can disable that manually. Now what I did notice, it doesn't come with input, which means that you can't drag your mouse off the screen. Good for WoW servers, but I'm not a big fan. You can download it manually though, so it doesn't really matter that it's not there. So got a response already from GM Azul. Pretty good. Telling me that it's at the reward guru at the fountain. So we'll go over here. There's a lot of people. Trying to find this MB. We got reward guru. It's telling me I got 0 of everything. I feel so poor. So I got item shop. Which shop would you like to open? Pets. So there we go. These are some custom pets that they've implemented. And I'm assuming C means coins. Yeah, C means coins. So you have to have, I'm not sure if it's gold coins or bronze, because if you go back and you click on the NPC, it says exchange copper coins for what? You know, probably the gold TalonRO coins. So we click on the services. What has it got there? 50 copper coins, you get special services. This includes free healing, free item repairing, and special commands. And I don't have any coins. I am poor. But there is a VIP system, now that we know that, in the server that you can get from coins. I think you can get copper coins from voting, gold coins from donating. We shall see. Here's some cards. Oh. So now that I look at it this way, you can buy any cards you freaking want. You know, again, I didn't know that. You know, had I known that, and it wasn't just an overview, I would never even have considered the server. For me, this completely annuls the fact that it's a low rate. Low rates, you're supposed to work hard for your items. Here we don't. If you're just gonna buy it or vote for it or whatever, you might as well just freaking play an MR.